All right, everybody. Welcome to the Twin Galaxies exclusive interview with Jeff Widzinski, known to you all as Mr. Go Blue Guy on the game forums. So, Jeff, how many records do you have?
I'm up to about 25, 26 world records right now. I've lost a couple the past few weeks, but currently working on getting those back.
I've noticed that most of your records are on the Nintendo Wii, but what are your classic gaming roots, if any?
Well, the only system I ever had before Nintendo Wii was the old Nintendo Entertainment System. That broke down. I kept having to blow into cartridges, which never worked. And after that, systems became too complicated. I didn't want 8 buttons and 2 directional pads. I wanted to plug it in and play. So I never picked up another system until the Nintendo Wii. I saw the motion controls and said it looked fun. So finally I tracked one down in 2007, and I've been hooked ever since.
What would you say is the record that you're the proudest of?
The record I'm most proud of is my record for Tetris Party for the Nintendo WiiWare. It's for the beginner's version. Patrick Scott Patterson had the record, and I love taking his records away from him. It took about 4 hours to complete and over 1 tape, and it's absolute physical exhaustion. The lines are so big and they move so fast, if you blink too long, your game is over.
Would you be bold enough to say that any of your records on the site are completely unbeatable?
The Tetris Party record will never be broken. Somebody can try to break it. I will do whatever it takes, no matter what. I don't care how long it takes, what score they will put up. I will own that record no matter what.
Excellent. So even if it's beaten, you're confident you can beat it back?
I could have gone much higher than the score I had now. I chose to quit because I had already taken his record. I can go much, much, much higher than what I have right now.
I love it. What's your favorite system, and what would you say your favorite game of all time is?
By far my favorite system is the Nintendo Wii. It's just so innovative with the motion controls. I love the fact you can go online. The games are fun. It's nice to be able to download the virtual console games, as we talked about, to have perfect copies of games. And I still have to go back to the first game I downloaded for it, Super Mario 3, which is by far my favorite game of all time.
I noticed that you had several Guitar Hero 3 records. Were you into the previous Guitar Hero games?
No, Guitar Hero 3 was the first one I ever played. Like I said, I never had a system before the Wii, so I never had a chance to play one. Mm-hmm. And I saw that it was coming out and how popular it was. So I picked it up on launch day and been hooked ever since.
How'd you find out about Twin Galaxies?
I found Twin Galaxies actually by watching King of Kong on G4 TV. And I heard Twin Galaxies mentioned over and over. I went to the website and looked at some of the scores for Wii Sports, which were some of the first scores I submitted, and said, hey, I can beat those. And soon after that, I started sending in my tapes.
All right, so you're, you mentioned earlier your name tag is Mr. Go Blue Guy. You big Michigan fan? How do you like them this year?
Huge Michigan fan. I love them this year. They've got a young team that doesn't show any fear. They've got an experienced coach. They're going to surprise a lot of people this year.
I think you're right. I hope you're right. Anyway, you a Michigan grad yourself?
Yep, proud Michigan grad, class of 2006.
All right. No Walmart Michigan fan, as they call them on the radio here in here in Detroit. My sister was class of 05, I believe. Didn't go there myself, but big fan. I noticed that you have a bobble record, but there seems to be a name above yours. It's kind of hard to read on this sheet. Would you mind reading that name off for the audience at home? This one right here.
Boy, that looks like a Josh Houselander.
It does indeed. Sorry, everybody, just had to throw that out there for you. So we here at the podcast and everybody at Twin Galaxies would like to thank Jeff for coming out for the interview. We appreciate it. Anything else you want to add? Any upcoming scores you're working on?
I have a very big score I'm working on for a very popular game. The score has been mentioned a couple times. Nobody's done it yet. I've never found a website with any listed scores where nobody's done it. It's going to be very, very exciting when I finally reach that moment and send in that tape.
Excellent. Any challenges you want to issue to PSP before we leave?
He knows some of those records he's taken are mine. I've already got a plan to gain my records back from him.
Excellent. Thanks so much for coming out, man. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.